Right, Shalom. I'm to start by saying, Brak the Yahweh, Brak the Yahushai, Brak the Yahweh, Brak the Yahushai, Brak the Yahweh, Brak the Yahushai, Kahalam La Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Karkodash, and also double honor to the apostles and the elders of Grand Millstone, and Shalom to Yakim Hadeh pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Karkodash. All right. And I'm back here again with a lesson, and this lesson here is going into a dream I had last night. Okay, and I'm talking about like this dream was so clear, like I could see the dream. I like I fully I fully remember the dream, and so when I woke up this morning, I'm like, damn, the dream was was still on my mind, man, on my spirit, to speak on it, and I'm talking about this dream was like clear, man. I'm talking about super clear, and what I remember is maybe it's because I was in a fast, because I remember, uh, you know was it reading what was I think it was Daniel when you go to the 10th chapter. Let me see. Let me go here. When you go to the book of Daniel, the 10th chapter, right? I think he fasted for 3 weeks. You know, it was or 3 weeks with no something he wasn't eating, right? So here in Daniel 10:2, at that time I was mourning for 3 weeks. I did not eat any rich food or any meat, drink any wine, or comb my hair until the 3 weeks was passed. Okay, so he wasn't eating meat or drinking wine. Okay, he was mourning. Okay, he was mourning. It's like there's another precept. It's like here, but there's a precept somewhere. I thought of it when I woke up this morning. The reason why the dream made more sense, it was so clear, is because I was in a fast. Like my whole mind, it was it was clear, you know. And I was like, damn, fasting, that there goes the benefits of fasting, man. Straight away when I woke up, there goes the benefits of fasting. The more you fast, man, the more visions you receive, I guess. And I remember Apostle Ha saying that, you know, was one of the apostles or the elders, that said that, man. When you go on a fast, man, the Most High is going to show you visions and dreams, you know. So, I'm gonna get into the dream. I just want to get this few precepts and get into it. Yeah. Um. So I think it's in the book of Second Ezra. Okay, here we go. This is the book of Second Ezra, um, chapter 5, verse 13. To show thee such a token as I have, to show thee such tokens I have leave, and if thou pray again and weep as now and fast even days, thou shalt hear yet thou shalt hear yet greater things, right? So he had to fast again, and the angel, I believe, showed him, more better things, right? Um, and another one, it says here, when you jump to verse 20, it says, and so I fasted 7 days, 7 days, mourning and weeping, like as Uriel, the angel, commanded me. And after 7 days, so it was that the thoughts of my heart were grievous unto me again, and my soul recovered the spirit of understanding, and I began to talk with the Most High again. Right, So yeah, yeah, when you go through your fasting, you're gonna be troubled in the spirit. Your spirit's gonna be troubled. As the flesh is fighting against the spirit. But once you finish that fasting, man, ooh, you feel a, you feel better, At the same time, in the middle of that fasting, man, you see, you see things better. Okay, let me see something here real quick. Bear with me. Ooh. All right, let me get another one. Second Ezra chapter 6 verse 31. If thou wilt pray yet more and fast 7 days again, I'll show thee greater things by they that I have heard. Let's see. Okay, all right, sweet. Okay, let me go here. The book of Job. Just bear with me. It's the book of Job, chapter 33, verse 15. In a dream, in a vision of this night, when deep sleep falleth upon them, in a slumbering upon their bed, then he opened the ears of man and sealeth their instructions. Right? Let's read those two verses in NLT. It says, okay, so I can get Wi-Fi on his phone. So in this version, it says, in a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep comes on man, while they take their rest on their beds. Then the Most High, open up your ears or your spirit and all that to really see clear, man. When you sleep, that's when the Most High restores visions unto you, man. Right? Let me see. Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this vision I had. Right. See. So I was in there was a store I was going to. Okay, this store was a store that I sold. They were selling clothes. They were selling clothes. They were selling beds. Okay, they were selling food. They were selling that the store was like Walmart, but a better version of Walmart, I believe. The way it looked, it was fancy. So in our store, people were you had people coming in, and there was police right there as well. Okay, there was police among them people, and the police wasn't doing nothing. The police wasn't stopping people going inside their stores and stealing. All right, because I was right there standing, and there was a friend of mine in our vision that I used to work with. Okay, he came into the store, and I'm standing right there as all these things happening, you know. And he came to the store, and he took some things. He took some food. He took people were like throwing away fucking phones, stealing phones, laptops, all right, like anything they can get their hand to. And some of them, some of the people, they weren't really stealing shit. They were destroying. Okay, they were rioting. Okay, whatever. No rioting. Looting. It's like you're looting. They were looting, man. Just the people were fucking angry. All right, people were so pissed off that they were just destroying things for the purpose of it. Okay, and the police were just standing right there, And the police wasn't doing nothing to them, like stealing, walking by the police, man. You know, and I was like, in my head, I'm like, what's going on here? You know, and then you had this one person or these two people who was sleeping in our store because like I said, the store was selling beds, right? So you had two people that was sleeping in a bloody store, man. They had they had two beds in there. Okay, they were two, and it's like how you go to a store and they show you beds where they're selling. Well, you had people that was sleeping in there, and then nobody was saying nothing to them. You know, nobody was saying nothing to them. Like get out, get out of here, or we're gonna call the authority. No, man, like it was ridiculous. You know, and then so I think a friend of mine was like, "Hey, man, get yourself a bed, bro, before before I don't know if he said before it gets taken, or hey, like it's so good we can stay here, you can get a bed here, man, and like why, why why suffer sleeping somewhere else when you can sleep in these stores, you know? And I'm like, wow, and I was like, okay, and I was like, nah, man, I was like, nah, I'm all good, because I was like, I was still like, I was, like I was and my mind was like, nah, I don't want to, I don't want to be here because this is too much going on. You got the authority here. You got like, I don't want to be here, you know. But somehow I was, I was not stole. I don't know, what what I had when, why I was in a store, Well, what took me over there. But it was just a vision of people, just going crazy, going ridiculous, acting crazy, man. I'm talking about like the police wasn't doing nothing. Okay, the police wasn't saying nothing, you know. It was it was when I woke up, what came in my head is that it was us like a what was it? Yeah, Revelation 6. Okay, on how living wise and costing wise is gonna be expensive. You know, Uh, that's what remind me of because that's the reason why people were acting crazy is because the living cost was too much. All right, the rent was too much, so people were running into them stores, living in those stores, man. Okay. And then on top of that, um, the second Ezra 15th chapter came to play. While I was seeing the vision, on how the authority, couldn't do nothing to these people, man, and these people were just doing whatever they wanted to do. Everything was done in their own action, man. Okay, nobody could say anything to them. All right, like it was the dream was intense, man. You know, like it was crazy intense, and like I said, I think it was more. It's because of what because of fasting. That's why the dream became more intense as I was having it, man. You know, and then on top of that, what else came to my mind? It was Jeremiah 30:7, Jacob trouble, man. All right, that came to my mind as well. Jacob trouble. Daniel chapter 12:1. All right. What else was out there? What scripture am I leaving? Right, the the love of many shall wax cold as well. That came to pray as well, man. You know, that came to pray because everybody was really pissed off. You know, everybody was really like on the edge, man. All right, everybody looked like they had demons in them. Okay, the way they were moving around and the way just like people were behaving. They were like fucking animals, man. You know. So I was like, when I woke up, I'm like, man, that's definitely what's gonna happen in Jacob Trouble. That's definitely how people gonna be, gonna be gonna be acting, that they your so-called uh police officers and all that, they ain't gonna be able to do nothing, and that's why we always say, you know, the government is going to eventually sending the troops. All right, they're going to send in the troops because your so-called regular police officers, they ain't gonna be part of it. They're gonna fucking go try to go back to their family, man, to their family, trying to go protect their family, their beloved ones, man. You know, because that's what when in the vision, that's what it seemed like. They didn't care. More of like, where's my kids? Where's my wife? Where's my you know? That was their behavior in a vision. Okay, they were standing still, man. They weren't moving. You know. So that's the vision I had last night, and then it's like, and this is the first time I had vision to do with Jacob Trouble, man. You know. I mean, it might be second time, or but I believe this is second time, but this one was more clear. It made more sense. You know, sometimes you have a dream and then you wish you could like write it down or make a film of it. That's how this dream was, man. That's how intense it was. So with that, hey, shalom.